It is risky and it can be deadly, but the number of drivers being charged with fleeing police just keeps climbing.
Chris Harapsky looks into how many people are doing this, who's taking off, and the possible reasons why the numbers are up.
236, speed the traffic.
Running from the law. A high-stakes, high-risk crime, putting police on edge.
When you dispatch, speed to 70, he's driving in the wrong oncoming lane.
And civilians in danger.
Speeds are 90.
From the interstate to outstate, downtowns to playgrounds. It appears people are fleeing police more and more, too often with deadly consequences.
Cell phone central from 694.
We obtained state court records that show the number of people charged with fleeing police in a motor vehicle shot up 132% over the last 10 years. If you break it down by county, the vast majority of counties saw marked increases in fleeing charges. Here are a few, many of which doubled or even quadrupled the number of charges for this felony.
Occupied at least three times.
While most cases involve men, the number of women charged with fleeing over the last decade has more than doubled. When it comes to race, there were increases in the number of charges in every race documented. And with respect to age, despite the spike in youth crime you may have heard about, the age group with the biggest jump in these charges is 31 to 40-year-olds.
Knowing all that, the question is, why?
I could tell you there have literally been people saying, you're not supposed to chase us.
Hennepin County Sheriff DeWanna Witt believes stricter no-chase policies and lack of punishments are factors.
I do believe it's directly related to the consequences aren't harsh enough. The follow-through on those consequences for felony level offenses is not harsh enough, and we need some consistency with that.
You don't necessarily think that people are actually fleeing more.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Mike Berger, Chief Public Defender for Hennepin County, believes the numbers may not indicate more actual fleeing on the roads, but rather a strategic decision by prosecutors to charge fleeing more when the evidence is gray.
The public defense teams that I've managed over the years have seen a growth in the use of the charge. I think that data seems to suggest more than a coincidence.
I teach criminal law and policing courses at St. Thomas.
Rachel Moran, a former public defender, has taken on many fleeing cases. She says all these theories could be true, and she has another thought.
I do wonder if part of it could be more anxiety around getting pulled over by police. I don't know, but there's more and more discussion about how people, and sometimes people of color, feel unsafe when they get pulled over. And I wonder if that has perhaps led to more people making the probably not smart decision to just not pull over.
The fact is, there's not enough data out there that we're aware of on a statewide scale to verify which of these factors are at play. We reached out to several county attorneys for this story. None were available to comment. Chris Harapsky, KARE 11 News.
While it's clear the number of charges for fleeing in a vehicle has shot up, charges for fleeing on foot have remained nearly the same.